right, guys, what we got?
It's quiet out there.
Yeah, we better be ready. Yeah, I'm a man. Don't make it look like makeup. So I got one of ours.
Look at the license plate.
You're trying to do like the catch.
Yeah,
Looks like we got ourselves an anus tart.
An anus tart.
Tobias Fute was on his way to reconnect with a daughter he'd lost touch with.
Hey there, it's Big Daddy. I thought I'd try to call you before I surprise you. Things are really looking up. And, hello? Damn it. What Sudden Valley does to these cell phones.
Unbeknownst to Tobias, however, the Sudden Valley home he was on his way to visit had been rented out to a television crew.
Keeping up, George Michael.
All right, guys, let's entrap a local president. Come on. We gotta put this piece. Right. Who, what, when, where, why, how? Who, what, where, when,
Who, what,
why,
where,
how?
when, where, how? Who, what, where, when, why, how?
Wait, what is he wearing?
Yes, Tobias was finally about to get a starring role on a hit TV show.
Is there a little girl here all by herself?
That's so
And now the
bad.
story of the awful people who were about to lose everything, and the one newsman who had no choice but to entrap them all together.
Oh, that's
His
the
job
news
was
guy.
to entrap a
He
local
was always on the
president.
news, doing the news,
Super
reporting.
Now the story of a family whose future was abruptly canceled, and the one son-in-law who had no choice but to keep himself together. It's Tobias's Arrested Development. 5 years before
Once a
Oh, this
sheep got caught and he was pulled off his journey.
literally.
This is very funny. It's like that new show we just got, Laughing.
My name is Hector. Oh!
Is that our guy?
My skull in a
There's a
third
Netflix
place
show?
on this elephant guy statue.
Tobias had wanted the universe to provide him a
Oh,
son.
that is him.
Oh my god, I think you're
Finally
right.
it had.
This is the
With
sign.
his own political.
Looking
What's his
for.
name?
And after 2 more weeks in the hospital, it was time for his flight home. And that's when he got another sign. A call from Lindsay. Although he wouldn't be able to reach the phone for hours
ready to make this work.
due to his already weakened spine.
What are the chances, Barry, that they're on the same fucking flight
This
back
is
here?
already.
Tobias and Lindsay shared the news of their new start at a family gathering.
I got the part. You know, it's funny, for I too find that I am on a journey, although as we discovered when our MasterCard bill came back, it was the same one she took, but mine has confirmed that I should redouble my efforts to achieve the unachievable dream
Why?
of being an actor. A journey that has left me eager to connect with my true love. Particularly if she finds her way clear to covering a 2,000 rupee City of Hopelessness hospital debt.
The trick is going to be getting anyone to believe that her husband is straight enough to have a true love that's a woman.
What are you implying?
Oh, I don't think there was any implying going on at all.
Clearly.
Didn't hear any implying.
What's it imply?
I'm sorry, Mother. It's just I've got a bit of a stick up my bunghole about what I've now found is a running
Why
joke
do this
about
way?
me. But let's be honest.
A running joke.
For
Wait, why
2,000
did you
rupees, we
stick
both
up my
go down
bunghole?
to Matthew McConaughey. Yes, Michael?
At the time of this family meeting, 2,000 rupees was $36.
I wouldn't.
Of course you wouldn't, Michael. You never accept help from
And
anyone.
hoping to do things differently this time, Lindsay immediately started spending money she didn't have.
Are you ready to make a move?
As you can see, I'm ready for a lot that's new.
Go. Good heavens.
While Tobias pursued the life of a professional actor.
I'm an actor. You're an agent. You do the math. I want you to represent me. In other words, you do the math. The money. The negotiating.
You know I'm not that kind of agent, right? I'm a real estate agent. I'm a predator. I sell giant houses to very poor people who can't afford them. with
No, see,
predatory
that's the
loans.
money stuff I don't
The
understand.
predatory
All
loan.
you need to do is tell people
See,
what
that's
a
the
terrific
stuff I don't
actor
understand.
because I can't do it believably. What do you say?
Sounds like it shouldn't be too much work.
Huzzah! Okay, here's the number of my current agent, Mike Matthews. He's at Allstate. Fire him.
And Allstate.
Tobias started seeing positive career signs everywhere.
My quarters.
He chose to put them.
Hooray for
And at
Tobias.
his new agent's suggestion,
After
he
pending?
even snuck onto a studio lot. to hand out headshots to extras and other show business insiders.
Hardly pending.
Things were looking up for the Funcades. They even celebrated their first home-cooked Thanksgiving.
Laura! Let me get the super! You're gorgeous at it! Hot orange! Hot orange!
Man, they just trying to cook that alive.
And so they went to the Fountain Valley China Garden instead. And if the collapse of the housing market, his lack of audition, or even the writer's strike couldn't deter Tobias from his dream, the suicide of his ruined and despondent agent.
Oh, my God. Went belly up, man.
Is a warning, in a way. His message
Get back here.
to live
Carl's
within our
food.
means and be realistic about our lives.
And yet it did.
Oh, the nice fellow. We doubled my efforts so that he died in vain. Meaning he will have led a pointless life, is what I mean. Yes, carry on.
Yes, carry on.
He soon found himself bringing his wife to an acting class in an effort to jumpstart his career and marriage.
If everyone's good, you'll get your juice.
What did you say the name of this acting class was again?
Just be as truthful as possible.
Method 1 Clinic?
Okay, I'm gonna go get coffee.
Garden Grove Method 1 Clinic.
And Tobias found himself captivated by one of the
And I
monologues.
made it in that movie, The Fantastic Four, but it wasn't fantastic for me. I got carried away, and I'm like, this is oh, and I'm gonna get my together, or I'm gonna be too. Anyways, now I'm sober, and I'm trying. It's super hard.
It was a devastating and personal story.
Okay, notes. First of all, it seemed you were slurring a bit there, and I just think you'd have so much more fun punching those words, getting out there. This is up, sir. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with the piece, so.
No, that's it.
But I am familiar with your work in the Fantastic Four, however.
You see that?
20 years earlier, Debris Bardot had played Sue Storm in the low-budget version of The Fantastic Four, produced by Imagine Entertainment. When, during Imagine's
is that what he's
Christmas
wearing?
party,
That's
the
the
drunk
suit he's
lawyer
wearing?
reminded them they'd lose the rights if they didn't make the film in the next 6 days. After a 2-hour search, they found their entire cast. They also proved useful 6 days later at the wrap party.
I almost never get recognized as the invisible girl. I can't believe you saw me.
Well, I thought it was fantastic.
Actually, most of the performance that had so captivated Tobias
Maybe she came into this like bulbs of lemon.
minute ago was performed by a fishing line.
Did this fishing line break too?
Well, my acting career is over.
Oh, don't say that. You've got to say, keep the dream alive. That's what helps me.
Well, this is what's helping me.
Oh,
It's really good.
Carl Weathers used to give us grape juice, but then he'd add $5 to our credit card. Well, here is to our
Carl
acting.
Weathers.
Keep me scamming.
May we never be
Grifter, boy.
Are you crying? Oh, I'm crying. Oh, it's a nosebleed. Oh. Oh, thank you so much.
Tobias had found a friend.
You're neat.
You're neat.
You're neat.
You're neat.
And after a not very cute meet-cute, Tobias continued to find Debris' behavior delightful, even when the methadone made her think she was a piece of toast.
There. Now I can see a pretty face
Trying to
under
butter
all
my
that butter
toast.
substitute. And I recognize you from somewhere, but it's not the Fantastic Four. It's from somewhere else.
I've done some things I'm not proud of.
Episodics? Been there.
It wasn't episodic. She had been in a series of softcore porn movies about women
Get your boy.
leading
I
straight
know.
men into gay sex called
He's gay.
straight bait.
If you want to have sex with me, then you've got to have sex with him first.
Hey, who's that Jessica Alba?
No, this is the original Sue Storm, Debris Bardot.
Who?
The original Sue Storm, Debris Bardot. No free bitches here. No, scram, get out of here. Go, get out of here.
I don't think this is working. I need to get a regular job. I do have a law degree.
I know, and I'm a doctor. But
Why
no,
don't they
it's
just
not
do what
that.
they fucking have degrees in?
Yeah.
Fantastic Four. No one recognizes one alone. I've got an idea. $10 gets you a picture with real Hollywood characters. What do you say? $10. That's certainly cheap. Oh, hello, young man, and his uncle, neighbor,
Father,
Oh, that's terrific.
Uncle, neighbor?
Well, how would you
Why
like
would
to
I-
have your
Why would you
pictures
say that?
taken with real Hollywood movie land characters?
Are you the Smurfs?
No. They're the ambiguously gay duo. Oh, I assure you, there's nothing ambiguous about me. I'm Johnny Storm, the human flamer. And this is Sue Storm, my sister and fellow fighter-in-law. Now watch as I get... No, I have special effects. Look, children love fire. Oh,
This isn't working either.
you're right. Two people in blue doesn't say Fantastic Four. You know what, though? I think I may have just the thing.
Oh.
Just the thing.
The thing, babe.
Cut two. Now that I'm the iconic rock man The Thing, no one will misunderstand. I'm sure the Blues Brothers here will know who we are.
Excuse me, are you Sue Storm and the Thing?
Oh, who's smart now? Indeed we are.
In fact, they were orthodox members of the law firm Feinberg, and Feinberg.
Who represents Stan Lee and Marvel Enterprises. This is a cease and desist, ordering you to stop impersonating any of our trademark characters.
Oh, let me take a look at that. I have a law degree.
No degree, I've got this. Mr. Feinberg? Would it change your mind if I offered you a free Sue Storm armband?
It did not change his mind. And although the hate crime charges were dismissed, they were told they could not continue to pose as the Fantastic
Can they
Four.
really make us leave Hollywood Boulevard?
Well, apparently in this instance, paper beats rock.
You have rock?
No, I am your rock now.
Oh, so what are you going to do now that we don't have the rights?
Well, we'll just go off-brand. We'll just change the names and do it.
Well, it had some funny moments up in there. I thought it ran a little bit too long on there, but if anybody was going to be a super quirky, different type of episode, this would have been it right here for him. And I love the ending where he got caught to catch a predator. And then I also love the gags of impersonating these superheroes, right? Like, they out here on these streets serving up warrants and shit and just, you know, citations to stop it doing it. So I thought that was hilarious on there. Yeah, Tobias getting what he get at the end, again, not understanding the words that he used. Hopefully this will shed some light on there, but if not, hey, I'm still loving it anyway. I thought this was an interesting episode, still good at the same time. So can't wait to see who they pick next.
It made me think back to when we first started watching Arrested Development, and Tobias has always been one of my favorite characters of the show, and I remember either you or me saying, literally, does he not hear how he sounds?
Yeah.
And then have this episode essentially
Well, everybody's saying
highlight that the entire time, as far as like, this is why people think that you're gay, and this is why you look like a predator, because the way you say shit comes out really bad. So I love that they really made that a focal point of his episode specifically. That was probably my favorite aspect, was that running joke. I also thought the stuff with the Fantastic Four was great. I love all of that. You know, we're big Marvel fans, so that was super fun and entertaining. And I absolutely love like the low key or highest of keys maybe MVP level of the people that are citing them, and the other CIA guy who's just like the level they were trying to be like, we deep in the streets. I thought that was really great. I do like the callback that it's officially confirmed that he was on O'Girl's plane. What's her name? Not Leslie. What's her name? The sister.
Yeah.
I can't think of it right now. I'm blanking. But that's what we thought was happening. So seeing that flashback and that actually being the case, that was really cool too. But all in all, this is a definitely Tobias type episode. And I appreciated them taking some of the themes that have been throughout the first 3 seasons and really like showcasing those throughout this episode. I thought that was really great. So I thought it was a great episode. Very entertaining. Looking forward to seeing what we have up next.
Alright, well look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Arrested Development Season 4, Episode number 5. Until next time, peace.